Some parliamentary party meeting under the leadership of Honorable Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu Garu in Amaravati today, and we are going with a new way of coordination between the state and central government, keeping MPs as the bridge here. And we understand the huge mandate that has been given by the people of Andhra Pradesh towards NDA. We have won here with a historic mandate that also tells how much responsibility we have as NDA, both at the state and the centre also, and especially with the state reeling under financial crisis because of the leadership of erstwhile Chief Minister Jagan Mohan Reddy, who has left the whole state bankrupt today. The debt situation in the state is up to the tune of 10 lakh crores, more than 10 lakh crores. So under this financial crisis, it is very difficult to move the state towards development, but we are getting a positive response from the centre here, and Modi ji has also promised that he will help our state in rebuilding and getting back its lost glory. So towards that, we under the leadership of Chandrababu Naidu Garu have planned that the MPs are going to coordinate between the state and the centre. Each MP has been given the responsibility of handling certain departments and certain ministries, and we have our parliamentary party leader Lavu Krishnadevarayalu also leading that team here, and we are going to come up with innovative and creative ways of getting funds to the state of Andhra Pradesh. We have a lot of pending projects here, and at the same time we have a lot of potential for development also. If you look at the Indian map, Andhra Pradesh serves as a great logistics hub on the east coast, and which has a potential to connect through the whole country also. So we want to tap into that potential, and we want to also fulfill and satisfy the assurances that we have given before the election, and the assurances have been combinedly given by Chandrababu Naidu Garu, Pawan Kalyan Garu and Narendra Modi Garu. So everyone has the responsibility to pitch in, to cooperate and to help in fulfilling the assurances. So we are going to bridge both state and centre, and we are going to work together, and we are going to fulfill the aspirations and the assurances given to the people of Andhra Pradesh.
So YSRCP is going to hold a dharna in Delhi against the lawlessness.
No, that is very strange, and one thing I would like to ask Jagan Mohan Reddy Garu is, he is an MLA right now, and he is a leader of a party, and when the assembly is going to be in session, then why is he trying to skip the assembly? Assembly is the greatest platform for you if you want to speak about issues. Only feeling that we get, and especially the people of Andhra Pradesh are also getting from this, is he wants to run away from attending the assembly. He doesn't want to show his face in the assembly. That is why he is trying to create this false propaganda in the state and trying to create a fake narrative and doing a dharna in the centre. And the reason he says is that there is a lot of political violence happening, and he takes the case about 36 incidents that have happened, and the Chief Minister himself has requested, and we on behalf of the state government are also requesting, on behalf of NDA government we are requesting Jagan Mohan Reddy to present the 36 incidents that you feel have happened in the state, because it is a fake narrative that is wanting to create. There are no 36 cases as he is trying to project. There are some incidents which have happened, and the state government is ready to discuss on it and ready to give a reply on each and every incident. What has happened in the during the incident, why it has occurred, what was the reason behind the occurrence of this incident. The state government is ready to give reply. Why can't Jagan Mohan Reddy attend the assembly and have a discussion there? It is only his escapist attitude. He wants to run away from the state of Andhra Pradesh. That is why he is doing this.
So one last question, that he has asked for support from all the parties, even Congress. What's your support?
So one thing that is clear is nobody is going to support YSR Congress party, because everyone realizes that it's not a political party, it is a mafia kind of party, it is a criminal party, and the way it has been formed, everybody knows that the intention is not to serve people, but in fact to run things in a very criminal and mafia kind of way. And this we have seen before elections also. Before elections also, Jagan has been singled out. There were parties in the country which were trying to align with the NDA or with the India alliance. But there was no one who was left alone, and Jagan Mohan Reddy, considering that he was the Chief Minister at the time, no party approached him and no one wanted to take him. So he's a leftover in the Indian politics. Nobody wants to align with him, and that is just because of his criminal way of doing things. And even now when he is requesting, I am sure that no one from either side is going to come and support him.
Sir, what was the